You're a boot all the way from your first video game to your last dying day. There has to be a better substitute than that. Because the original lyrics is your first cigarette, and that's not accurate. When you're a boot all the way from your first Pokemon to your last dying day.
Your last dying day is when you run out of one-ups.
Yeah. Or one man's.
One man's.
As the kids say.
What kids say that?
Aaron. He's not a kid. He's an old man. He's super old and shrivelly and gross. He's the same age as me.
I was gonna say I'm older than him.
I think he's the same age. He said in a recent Let's Play that he was about to turn 30 and I'm 29, so we're around the same age at least.
Okay.
What do we want to do?
So, well, first we need to introduce ourselves. This Devil's Advocado, still bleh, and I am here with the non-vampire.
Blah blah blah. Maggie from Bovine Design. I am a cow.
But not a vampire.
Vampire cat.
Murrah.
Bleh.
Holy shit. I will let you pick.
I kind of want to, just because I want to get to know all the characters. Like,
Okay.
I know we're only going to go after PBG, but, you know, we need the full... I'm sure the no thank you is for people who are like, yeah, I've played this, I don't want to go through this again, I know who I'm going to go after, and it's not you, Gerard. So... And we've kind of found that choosing this first option for these doesn't really seem to hurt anything. So I'm going with okay, if that's okay with you.
Already pursed it. Pursed.
Okay. Gerard's eyes lit up at the mere mention of a tour. I felt bad turning him down.
All right.
Great, we can start at the boys' dorm. I need to put my books away. He laughed and headed out of the library. I fell into step alongside him.
This is my bedroom. This is my bed. This is where I keep my unmentionables. Notice I'm mentioning them. I have no idea. I think I'm done.
Has anyone told you we don't get many transfers?
Yes.
It's been implied. I always wonder what new students think of everything right when they get here. I wish I could experience everything here for the first time again. Was your old school anything like this? Oh, my abs. Okay. This is cracking me up. Okay. Not at all. It feels more like a college campus because of the dormitories. My old high school was just a big brick building. By the way, if it didn't make the cut, I'm having to really speak from the diaphragm from Gerard. I haven't done this in a really long time. Not since, like, choir, so... Gerard nodded. I thought he wanted to say more, but there we were, in front of the boys' dorm. He pulled open the door for me, and once inside, he held open his hands. This is the Bluebell house. It's where the boys live. It's literally a carbon copy of the girls' dorm, except for the walls are blue.
Photoshop easy mode.
What is it? It's image, adjustments, hue saturation. Feel free to walk around, but probably don't go into any rooms. I'm gonna go drop this off. I'll be right back. He raced off to the stairwell, then took them two at a time. I got the feeling he was rushing so as to not make me wait longer than I had to, and I smiled. It made me feel cared for. There wasn't... Oh, something just came back up. Okay. There wasn't much
I'm
to
the
look
sick
at.
one.
I just kind of get the little I've eaten too much burps. Plus that diaphragm, you know. There was... Which if you're from the 90s is kind of funny in a different way, but there wasn't much to look at or do while I was waiting, though. I stepped to the side so as not to block the door and stretched out my neck, listening to the sounds of an action movie from a room nearby. Maybe I should wait outside? I headed for the dormitory door, but when I reached to pull it open, the door swung open by itself.
Oh, my waifu.
And two yellow-jacketed men stepped into the hall. I stared up at them in shock, and they looked at me in the same way. Um...
I don't know which ones.
I'm assuming it goes from left to right. It usually does.
Yeah, that's true. Whoa. Pink hair, that's pretty unique.
The one on the right instantly called... sorry.
We'll rewind.
Do you want me to read the British ones?
Yeah, yep. Go ahead. Do your British.
Well, now I was gonna...
No, like, don't do British. Do, like... Do the closest you can do to Jacksepticeye. Because...
No, that's Irish.
I know. Just fuck with it.
I can't do Irish. I can do British a little bit.
Alright, okay. Go.
Whoa, pink hair. That's unique. That was almost Australian.
Wasn't bad.
The one on the... We're gonna work on it. The one on the right instantly called out my hair in a thick British accent. The other, probably the youngest student I met so far, scanned me up and down.
Huh. You're that girl who sat at the normal boots table today, aren't you?
You could tell? Was my presence already so well known just from sitting at their table? I wasn't sure whether to be pleased or upset, but the men in front of me were busy talking amongst themselves. I never thought they'd entertain having a girl join them. Do you think it's because of the puzzle incident?
Shane would never be comfortable with someone joining up just like that. Though...
You and commas!
Shane would never be comfortable with someone joining up just like that, though. They hardly know her.
There must be some reason she sat with him, though.
If you're planning a secret weapon, we could get back at them.
Excuse me? I shouted into the middle of them, shocking even myself. I wasn't usually so loud or forward, but the way those two were bickering gave me the impression that if I didn't stop them, they'd keep going on forever. I'm right here. You can just ask me something if you're confused.
Hey. Ah, you're right. So, are you joining the Normal Boots Club then, or are you not gonna join the cult?
What? Joining? Joining the Normal Boots Club never even crossed my mind as a possibility, except for that one time when I asked Mai if it was possible and she told me that they chose me instead of the other way around. All I was thinking about was getting in good with them, getting on their good side, so that hopefully people wouldn't mess with me. Actually joining the club? Was that even possible? We've actually already had this conversation, so yeah. I don't know why I'm asking. And weren't they gamers or something? I had almost no experience with video games. There was no way I'd be able to join. Seeing my crestfallen face, the young member backtracked.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. We're members of the Hidden Black Club. And the Normal Boots Club is our rival in tournaments. So we're just wondering...
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful person.
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful person. Oh, I'm how do I say that?
Cadicarus.
I'm Cadicarus, and this is Jimmy Wetzel. Wetzel?
Wetzel. It rhymes with pretzel.
Okay. You can call me Caddy for short, though. Everyone does.
Everyone?
Jimmy cast a knowing glance in Caddy's direction, and Caddy grimaced. Almost everyone. Beautiful? Thank you.
Don't mind him. He tells that to everyone. Even me.
Rude!
He doesn't even mean it.
Because everyone is a beautiful person. Ouch.
Hey guys!
Oh, hey guys! Back to compressing my diaphragm. Gerard skidded around the corner, panting as if he ran the entire way. In fact, I didn't doubt that he had. I see you met Hannah. She's a new friend of ours, so be nice to her, alright?
What?
Would we ever be anything but nice?
Yeah, whatever.
Last year's tournament would beg to differ.
That was the one time. That was like only because Shane ate my pizza. That was a dick move.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, I don't want to keep you. I was giving Hannah a tour of the campus since she's new here.
Well, it was nice meeting you. I hope we'll see you around more.
Bye.
It was nice meeting you. Gerard waved the pair off as they climbed the staircase, then held the door open for me again. And we're off again. That's the Azalea Art Center. There's a recording booth and lots of spare rooms for clubs to meet in. The theater is right next to it. It's where John holds the drama club and all its rehearsals. I think the student council elections are held there, and Jared has a special event at least once a semester. Last year it was a martial arts exhibition, and Jared did kendo against other practitioners in the school. He shook his head in awe. He's truly talented. Really, all of my friends are. I think I'm really lucky to have people like that around me. Aw, Gerard.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you have a question? No, that's alright. Great. Over there you can see the Higginbonas peeking out in the distance. There's a field separating us, and people like to eat there. Gerard seemed a cheerful, grateful, down-to-earth kind of person. He was really going out of his way to help me out and be kind to me, and he didn't even seem to realize what a big deal that was. I giggled. Something told me I shouldn't point it out. Despite that, I was truly thankful. He took me to the places Mai did and more, describing everything, and several past events in excruciating detail. It was a little much for a friendly tour, but having the names and locations of the buildings burned into my mind was a good thing. Oh, I get it, because he's the completionist. I see what they did there.
Okay, I missed that.
We ended the tour back in Poppy Hall after what seemed like hours of walking. Gerard was keen on finishing off the tour at the best place on campus.
Okay, just a moment.
Okay.
Oh, that. Just amusing the things in the back. Brad, zoom in. There's the don't totally suck at volleyball. And calling all itty-bitty kitty collectors.
Which I still haven't figured out if that's this universe's version of Neko Etsume, or if it's supposed to be a reference to something else.
I'm not certain. Anyway, continue.
Okay. Ta-da! Here it is, the Normal Boots Club Room. He pushed the door open and pointed inside. It looked like a regular room filled with desks and some kind of toys.
I think those are the itty-bitty kitties.
The itty-bitty kitty. Oh, My Little Pony? Is he into My Little Pony like the actual guy?
Huh, maybe.
It's not much, but it's home to some of my happiest memories. He shut the door again and dusted his hands. There's a little closet here people used to store things, too. He reached to turn the handle, but paused and retracted his hand. Was that a shutter I saw?
This is a strange... Like, here's a closet!
Just a little tip. Knock before you open the door to any closet on campus. Why?
Really?
Oh, you know, ghosts, I guess? That was strange advice, delivered strangely. Gerard was uncomfortable. I wasn't sure what to make of it. He knocked, and a few seconds later, opened the door.
Also, you know, they're ghosts. They just randomly moan and shuffle things around like it's weird. Just knock.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't know how that came out on the mic.
No, did you click to the next page yet?
Oh. We knocked! What the hell?
Someone was in that closet. I was not expecting someone in that closet. Why was someone in the closet? Hey.
Hey.
Gerard waved to the person, then closed the door, turning back to me. Who? Sorry if he scared you. What? Anyways, that's it for the tour. How was it? Oh god, he's just gonna gleam right over it.
It's killing me. I don't even use that phrase that much, especially for somebody on Tumblr, but that just killed me.
He beamed. I hesitated, but seeing his eye twitch slightly, thought better than to bring it back up. It was awesome. Thank you so much. I learned a lot about the school and about you and your friends. It really made me feel included. No problem, not at all. I like helping out. I wish I had someone to show me around when I first got here. You have no idea how long it took me to find all the secret tunnels and make a complete map on campus. Secret tunnels?
Secret tunnels.
Yeah, oh man, I gotta show you. Gerard glanced at the clock hanging in the wall, not on the wall, in the wall, and winced. Darn, I gotta get going. I have homework to do, but if you ever need more help, I'm here for you. He got out a notebook and scribbled something down. He then ripped it out and gave it to me. Here, my phone number, door number, address, parents' phone number, email, Facebook, and Flipper information. Don't hesitate to ask me anything.
Oh, this is me trying like to get new fans.
I'll see you later, Hana. It was really great spending time with you. Just like that, he was gone. I put the paper in my bag, chuckling softly to myself, then paused. I had to check. We were in front of the supply closet the whole time, and I'd felt the urge to open the door after Gerard closed it. Now I was gonna see who was in there.
Knock. Knock. Why aren't you knocking?
Darkness. The light was off this time. I slid my hand along across the wall, looking for the switch, and flipped it.
Darkness imprisoning me.
There was no one in the closet. I froze, still as the paints and construction paper that lined the walls. He wasn't in there, and this was the only exit. I closed the door, blinked hard, and walked straight back to my dorm room. Forget about it. Just forget about it.
Smart move.
Ignoring that last incident, Gerard truly went out of his way to show me what he was thinking about me. In fact, I got the impression he was this way for everyone, maybe even everything. He was thorough, very thorough, and when he wanted to help you, he did everything in his power to do so. Maybe it hadn't meant much to him, but it meant a lot to me. I returned to the dorm and crawled into bed with a smile on my face, ready to take on the next day. This time, I knew I wouldn't get lost. Oh?
Oh.
Maya and I arrived at Poppy Hall the next morning, and it immediately became clear. Something changed. Posters just... Sorry. There's the one where he's kind of got that, like, little... I don't know how to describe it. Like, his face kind of looks like he's, I don't know. But then the one where he's smiling, like, I just saw the one where he was smiling and started cracking. Posters drenched in nausea-inducing neon colors were plastered on the lockers. Several students gathered to take a look. It's not so bad. It's very 80s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We walked over to... Shut up. We walked over to one of the walls to get a better look. Is that Jared? When Mai didn't respond, I turned to look at her. The expression on her face told me that her mind wandered somewhere that would have made a call girl blush. Mai, you're drooling. That seemed to jolt her out of her fantasy. She lifted a sleeve to wipe away the drivel on her chin.
It wasn't drool.
Shut up. I am... Oh, that's you.
I am not!
What are these posters for?
Well, last year Jared put on a fashion show. It looks like he's doing it again this year.
I didn't know Jared was into fashion. Mai shrugged.
He's not.
I waited for some type of clarification.
He's so cute.
One time in biology, I saw him take off his sweater, and his shirt kind of got stuck to it, and it pulled up, and I swear he had like 20 abs.
I waited in vain.
8 legs, though. 7 vaginas.
Seven vaginas. Goodbye. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
MEC is hilarious. I follow her on Tumblr.
Hello, ladies.
Oh no. Mai and I whipped around. There stood Jared in his glittering, magnificent glory. Mai's face turned a blushing pink. The most beautiful guy in school.
I see you're admiring my totally sweet posters.
Yeah, they're really something, Jared.
I like your abs.
Oh, look at her face. With sudden soul-crushing realization of what she had said, her expression twisted into a mixture of horror and disgust.
I mean, I want to jump your dick. I mean, your boobs are huge. I mean, that's the wrong movie.
I mean, enter my vagina. I mean, I want to lick it. I mean, Jared was unfazed.
Thanks, but Hana, it was actually you I wanted to speak to. Oh shit, this ain't.
Why would he want to talk to me? Oh, yeah, okay, what's up? Maya's just stuck there.
She blue screened.
Oh, baby. Okay. Jared looked expectantly at Mai. She didn't move. Realizing she was in trouble, I nudged her with my elbow as subtly as I could.
Hey.
Mai, would you go get me a soda? I'm really thirsty. Without a word, Mai scuttled away. Jared turned back to me, a cool glint in his eye. He seemed used to the effect he had on women.
I wanted to talk to you about the fashion show. Actually, I'm leaving that in.
You in commas.
Commas in. I think it's this font.
Yeah.
You're
And
new here and all, so you probably don't know. But every year I like to put on a little fashion show to showcase my modeling skills.
What?
Wait, what?
You know, just to make sure people don't forget what I'm capable of.
He reached into his pocket, pulling out a stack of glossy photos, and thrust them into my hands. I stared down at them in awe.
That face! Remember when I said the shoulders up thing?
That is so fucked up. Look at his face, like he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, right?
That eyebrow is like, I know you want it.
Oh my gosh.
Even Jane the lesbian wants it.
Jane the lesbian is like,
Not that.
I flipped through them, starting to notice a pattern.
As you can tell, my beauty is something that simply can't go to waste. I like to hold a fashion show here at Asagao Academy to ensure everyone gets their yearly dose of Pro Jared.
I flipped to the last photo. Heat shot up my neck and into my ears. Surely this was some kind of joke. I shoved the stack of photos back at him, wiping my sweaty palms against my skirt. What does this have to do with me? That might have been a touch rude. Jared, as smooth as ever, simply smiled.
I think you have potential, Hana.
He suddenly leaned in close to me. So close, in fact, that I could smell his cologne. A musky, sweet aroma of earthy scents and ham? Potential for what exactly?
You like my cologne? It's called Eau du Bacon.
Stop. Jared shifted, his mouth so close to my ear I could feel its heat.
For greatness.
Not a snake. He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a small slip of paper. With quivering hands, I accepted it.
All right.
My card. My number's on the bottom. if you're ever interested, I could teach you a thing or two about modeling.
One thing or two? How many?
It is your choice, one or two.
Can you have two? Are you inviting a friend? Sorry. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. By the time I gathered the courage to face him again, Jared was gone.
She mixed up which one would disappear.
Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class, the business card strangled to death in my white-knuckled hand. By the time I got through the milling students into the classroom, Mai was sitting at her desk, face down and completely still.
Actually, before we get into class, we're gonna start a new episode, which means that this one has to end like all good things and mediocre things. In fact, all things end. That is the way everything is on its way towards heat death. I don't know. I get weird. Well, for me. Anyway, this has been Guacamole Gaming. I am the Devil's Advocado. And I am joined by...
Not the Devil's Avocado. Maggie from Bovine Design.
Yes. Who I believe I have taught a thing or two. Maybe.
What? Oh, yeah, sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because I'm awesome.
Yeah, so awesome.
Yep. Okay, we're gone. Bye.
Bye! I gotta pee! Okay.
You do your pee thing.